Let's build a time machine. Did you know that as we deepen our understanding of the universe's rules, the line between science fiction and science fact becomes ever more blurred? Whether for interstellar travel, understanding black holes, or unraveling the mysteries of quantum particles, the study of these phenomena in 2024 brings us closer to what once was unthinkable. Did you know that according to Einstein's theory of special relativity, time dilation is a proven phenomenon? So let's take a look at the different time travel sciences before we build our machine. Einstein's aspect of relativity suggests that time, as measured by a clock in a high-speed vehicle, such as a spaceship, would tick slower compared to one that remains on Earth. In essence, astronauts traveling at near light speeds would age slower than people back on Earth, effectively traveling into the future. This has been experimentally verified using precise atomic clocks in high-speed aircraft and satellites. It's not the kind of time travel we are after, so let's move on. Did you know that gravity can bend time? Einstein's general relativity theory posits that the stronger the gravitational pull an object experiences, the slower time moves for it. Okay, so this effect, known as gravitational time dilation, has significant implications near massive bodies like black holes. Theoretically, if a spacecraft could orbit near a black hole without being sucked in, time would pass much slower for those on board, compared to people far away from the black hole, again resulting in a form of future travel, and again not what we're after as we don't have a spaceship or a black hole. Did you know that wormholes could allow for travel between different points in space and time? These hypothetical tunnels, solutions to Einstein's field equations in general relativity, could connect two distant regions of the universe. If these could be stabilized, a colossal if requiring exotic matter like helium with negative energy, they might enable instantaneous travel across space and time. Now we're talking. While purely theoretical, yeah says who, and facing monumental technical challenges, the existence of wormholes is not ruled out by current physical laws, and with current technological advancements, it's possible one or many time machines using this tech are already in existence. Okay, so theoretically we can create our own stabilized wormhole, but how do we power this sucker? Did you know that certain interpretations of quantum mechanics suggest scenarios where effects can precede causes? In experiments involving particles like photons and electrons, outcomes appear to retroactively influence the conditions leading up to them, a phenomenon that can be viewed as a form of quantum time travel. Chrono collider experiments are used in state-of-the-art research facilities around the world, where scientists are conducting groundbreaking experiments with chrono colliders. These are colossal machines capable of bending and twisting the very fabric of space-time. By colliding particles at near light speeds and manipulating the resulting energy, researchers hope to unlock the secrets of particle time travel and unravel the mysteries of the universe. Boring. These experiments continue to challenge our conventional understanding of time, causality, and are not what we are looking for. Zero-point energy, the power source. We covered zero-point energy in our last video, and now we know zero-point energy, ZPE, represents the lowest possible energy that a quantum mechanical physical system may possess. This energy remains present even at a temperature of absolute zero. According to quantum field theory, space is never truly empty but teems with fluctuating energy particles and antiparticles, constituting the quantum vacuum. Okay, so now we're on to something, but how do we harness that energy? The utilization of zero-point energy as a power source for a time machine involves tapping into this ubiquitous vacuum energy. This could theoretically provide an almost limitless source of power, necessary for the massive energy requirements predicted by general relativity for manipulating spacetime. The challenge lies in extracting useful work from these fluctuations, a task which current mainstream technology is far from achieving, but it's not for the governments who are harnessing zero-point energy very easily right now. We briefly mentioned supercooled helium as the exotic matter, so let's take a deeper look. Supercooled helium, particularly in its helium-3 isotope form, exhibits properties of a superfluid when cooled to extremely low temperatures. At near absolute zero, it flows without friction and can conduct heat extremely efficiently. Its exotic behaviors make it a top candidate for stabilizing structures like wormholes, which are hypothesized to need exotic matter with a negative energy density. What's the role of supercooled helium in our time machine? In our time machine, supercooled helium will be used to create and maintain the necessary exotic matter state around the wormhole's throat, keeping it stable and open. The superfluid state of helium will help counteract the gravitational forces threatening to close the wormhole, thanks to its unique quantum mechanical properties. Okay, so now we are world-level experts in time travel and know all the jazz to build our time machine. Let's get cracking. First up, we have the construction of the core. At the heart of the time machine lies the core, where zero-point energy is harnessed and converted into a usable form. This core would likely need to be shielded by materials capable of withstanding intense energy fields, possibly involving advanced metamaterials or nanotechnology. For now, we will use some cardboard I've got laying around. Now we gotta think about the stabilization ring. Encircling the core, a stabilization ring made from supercooled helium will function to maintain the exotic matter needed to support the wormhole. This ring must be kept at temperatures near absolute zero, requiring advanced cryogenic systems. I've put the helium in the chest freezer. Now we got to create the energy conversion and management system, as the zero-point energy harvested would need to be converted into a form that could meaningfully affect spacetime. This system would manage the flow of energy, directing it to create and sustain a wormhole without allowing the energy to destabilize the machine or surrounding environment. I picked up an AC-DC converter, Bosch. How do we control this sucker? Given the complexities of space-time manipulation, the time machine will require sophisticated AI-driven navigation systems capable of calculating and adjusting temporal coordinates precisely, ensuring the safe transport of the machine and its occupants. I just downloaded the latest sat-nav from the App Store. Should be sweet. Obviously, I don't want to murk myself, so robust safety systems are essential to prevent catastrophic failures, including the potential creation of uncontrolled black holes or other space-time anomalies. Ethical controls must also be in place to govern the use and prevent misuse of the technology. I didn't understand this step fully, so I just bought a cactus. Now we need something to house all this stuff and me. So supporting these crucial components, the frame of the time machine will be built from exotic, lightweight materials able to withstand the stresses of time travel. The structure will be spherical or toroidal, donut-shaped, a shape conducive to the symmetrical distribution of forces encountered in bending spacetime. Transparent sections will provide a view into the internal workings, while solid segments will feature dynamic displays showing time coordinates and energy levels. I've been and got myself a load of aluminium extrusions and perspex for the viewing panels. Bosh! Obviously need to pimp it up a bit too, as I want to look cool zipping through time. So in my head, given the energy involved, the machine might be surrounded by an aurora-like effect, produced by the interaction of ZPE with the Earth's magnetic field. This visual spectacle could be enhanced by the cooling system's emissions, adding a layer of mist swirling around the machine, glowing intermittently under external lights. Got myself a smoke machine, 5 liters of smoke machine liquid, and a 5-pack of LED light strips from TikTok Shop on special offer. Yeah, baby, schmoking. We also need a user interface or control console, and it will featuring touch-responsive holographic displays. This interface would allow the traveler to input temporal coordinates and monitor the machine's status. It would be ergonomically designed, possibly with voice or even thought control capabilities to ensure ease of use under the potentially stressful conditions of time travel. I got a second-hand BMW heads-up display from eBay. Bosh! Upon activation, the machine will also produce a low humming sound, rising in pitch as power levels increase. The core could begin spinning or pulsating faster, and the temperature around the machine might drop perceptibly as the supercooled helium comes online. I got a speaker to use just in case it doesn't hum. I've poured my heart and soul into this project. Overall, I've put a solid 2 hours, 45 minutes into the construction. I'm exhausted, but cannot wait to try it out. I'm planning to conduct the first time travel test very soon. Okay, so the plan is, if all goes as planned, I'll be taking a short trip through time to 2025 to get the lottery results. Then I'll be back to start a new TikTok page flexing how wealthy I am like a proper G. However, and it's a big however, if you don't see another video from me, you'll know it didn't work or it did. And wherever I am is a lot better than here, so I've decided to stay. Don't go searching for me. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed anything from my time machine. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see my return. Peace out, Star Trippers.